Hey y'all, listen, check in with me. So I just ran past a post that said breadcrumbs. Why we mad when people give us breadcrumbs in relationships? And you know what? That's a good question. But it posed the question for me, are we the ones giving breadcrumbs and expecting the people to make a full meal out of what we give them? Cause accountability is something, man. I'm telling you, that accountability, that guy is wild because he really, really makes you stop and look in the mirror and think about what you're doing first. What have you done? What have you given? We always talk about what other people give us. Like, bro, dude gave me breadcrumbs. He only did enough. He only did this much. He only called this many times a day. What did you do? Did you give him breadcrumbs? Did you give him breadcrumbs? Because I think sometimes we don't just want to, and it's not just like women versus men. This is just both perspectives of a relationship. Because sometimes what our mate does, and this is no excuse to retardation and drama and dramatics and violence. It's no excuse to that. But relationship response has a lot to do with accountability. Okay, let me take this from the point of view of marriage. Because again, I've been married. I did 10, 12 years in the game. I did counseling. So a lot of accountability came out of that, right? A lot of what did I not hear correctly and properly? Was I listening with my emotions? So then I responded emotionally. Was I listening with my pride? So then I responded pridefully. But we talking about breadcrumbs, right? Okay, I'm with the conversation of breadcrumbs, but can we draw it back? Because before you get to the crumbs, there is bread. And before you get to the bread, there are ingredients that you have to put together before you can make the bread, before you can get to the breadcrumbs. I'm trying to figure out why we keep skipping steps, people. Stop skipping. No, 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 no. Stop skipping. Stop skipping steps. Okay? Like, boom, cool. Relationship one, you may not have known all of these different components to a relationship. So breadcrumbs is something you're learning about. That's really not a negative. However, in wisdom, we take that knowledge, right, and we apply it to now we're in what relationship? We're just hypothetically conversating, cousins. So now we're in relationship two. So in relationship two, you should not be one making the same kind of bread. Who said that? Who said that? Okay, because we all want to just think that breadcrumbs is just from what? The wheat bread? Well, what happened to the white bread and the raisin bread and the banana nut bread and because there's several kind of breads, which gives different kind of crumbs. Cornbread give a different kind of crumb too. So I'm gonna go back to my first question. You know what? Are you giving breadcrumbs too? Now I didn't, I'm just really asking a question, but I'm really making a point of let's not always dive off into what they did, be it female or male. Let's talk about what we did. Because even in walking in my purity, and I got a whole nother post for that. Even in walking in this journey of purity, there's a lot of hold on self-reflection moments. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I really talk to you like that? That did sound a little disrespectful, wouldn't it? Okay, because when do we start admitting how we sound, what we're saying, and women, I'm not saying men don't do this, but just for a second, I'm gonna call myself out anyway. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but there are times we use our words at the right kind of tone with the right kind of sass, and we put the right kind of sauce on it, and we make it spicy and a little saucy, but I bet you knew exactly what we said. Even if we didn't say I didn't like you today, baby, you understood that we couldn't stand. Okay, I'm just saying what I'm saying. So, let's have an accountability to these things. Let's not be so quick to point the finger because, again, jumping off into breadcrumbs. Because, like for me, breadcrumbs make the best kind of meatloaf. So I'm just saying, like, I think we need to check out the baker. Okay? I think we need to check out the baker before we run down this rabbit hole of breadcrumbs. Okay? I think we need to. What a Potter's house? Who house you at, man? Who oven you using? Was it the kind of oven that when you pulled out that corner piece, it was like already breaking up and just like a whole lot of crumbs? Or is it like that honey cornbread when you got them greens and you want to eat them with your fingers? Because again, I'm just saying, bro, sus, cutting them, cutting them. I need y'all to really just take a moment and, you know, really, really take a sip, you know, take a real sip of accountability because a lot of these things, not all, just some of these things that, and again, this is for either side of the gender, do is a response, right? For every action, there's a reaction, and we never want to have accountability to what we did that is causing the reaction. And most times the reaction is literally what we can't handle because we dished it out and we can't take it back. Now y'all out here mad because Buddy giving you crumbs, but you was probably giving him crumb attention. Like I don't get it. I don't know. Sorry, y'all, I should have been turned around. But I don't know. I'm sorry, sir. You mad because like she giving you crumb energy, but like I don't know, you was treating her like a crumb. Like I don't know. Like accountability, people, accountability. That had triggered me, y'all, a little bit. But yeah, y'all see me. Anything Mickey makes me happy, baby, and Gucci. Mickey and Gucci makes me happy. But this is one of the t-shirts my mama had got for me. Okay, Big Mick Dog. But yeah, Progress of a Widow. That's all I stopped by to say. Um, listen, checking in with a date, y'all. I know I ain't did this in a few posts, but let me bring us all back up to date. We are 2 years, 2 months, 5 days post. Okay, 2 years, 2 months, 5 days post. All right. Time is a ticking. We is a rolling. All right. But I definitely wanted to make sure I just brought that to the table, cousins. At least that's just my perspective.